Hello, beautiful souls, and happy Monday. It is time for Monday Motivation. So, we're going to be diving right in. Today's topic is going to be on how to manifest your dream life. Totally goes in combination with, we just had our vision board workshop, mapping out our year. And if you haven't yet completed it, it's totally okay. Again, like I keep saying, neither have I. Just so many things, moving cross country, getting a baby. So, all the things, right? Um, also, I just want to say this, the astrological new year isn't until like 2/17-ish anyway. So we're all good, right? So like obviously get them done as soon as you can. I'm working on mine and letting it come in natural timing, but definitely do that, right? Um, okay, so let's dive into how to manifest your dream life. And whenever you're watching, this is perfect divine timing. Obviously, I'm recording this in January. But you can do this at any point, any point. Okay. Um I went to this sound bath and it was like, how to manifest your dream life. And I thought that the way that she broke it down was really cool. And I don't think I've ever really done a training on like exactly how to do this to manifest everything that you want. Right. So let's do it. So first of all, we need to get out of like hoping and wishing whatever you're wanting, it's already done. It's a decision, right? So like you guys will notice like when you say, I hope I can do this many workouts, or I think, no, it's done, right? So like when we get into this energy, whatever we're trying to manifest, whether it's your dream body, your dream car, your dream home, your dream partner, it doesn't matter, right? There's no hoping energy. It's just done, right? So it's not wishing, it's just remembering who you are and then just I'm like living from the energy essentially. Okay. So manifestation does not come from effort and doing. Obviously, you can't just manifest and do nothing. It's the combination of both, like I would say. Um, but it comes from like assuming identity and then action. Okay. So there's this law and it's called the law of assumption. And if you're really into this, I highly recommend looking into this deeper. The one who teaches this is, I'm going to say the name wrong, but it's Neville Goddard. Studied it and it's really, really fascinating. But the law basically says that like whatever you assume to be true about yourself, your life, and what's possible becomes your reality, right? And that's what's helped me to manifest a lot of things in my life, right? Like, yes, I have the vision boards, but I also do the daily steps. So I'm going to take you through the exact daily rituals that you should be incorporating daily to actually make this your reality. Because the vision boards are great and looking at every day is amazing. But in order to really manifest everything you want, you're going to want to follow these steps as well. Okay. So basically, when it comes to the law of assumption, you don't get what you want, you get what you expect, right? So there's the law of, God, I'm blanking on it right now. It'll come to me. But the law of assumption is assuming it's already yours, right? And you're saying it's already done, right? Because if you're saying that it's not done, then you're coming from an energy of lack, right? So it's about it's not about hustling and doing more. It's about just embodying that frequency, essentially, right? The law of attraction is the other one I was talking about, but I really like the law of assumption. Okay, so identity first. So basically, we need to decide again, and we did this a little in the vision shop, is like, who do you need to become, right? Before the goals, before the visuals, like before the affirmations, any of that that we get into, you need to decide the identity you need to become, right? So the version of me who has my dream life is someone who, right? And fill in the blank. So you need to decide who you're going to become, right? Your dream life, is really created by a new self concept. Okay. So your self concept can be something like calm, grounded, confident, disciplined, magnetic, regulated, whatever you're working on. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's mental, maybe it's emotional, maybe it's spiritual, maybe it's like an external thing, right? But who do you need to become to get what you want, right? So that's number one. So we need to start with the identity. Okay. Now, in terms of breaking down the law of assumption, which is basically where you're going to have different affirmations, which is so key, right? And I always talk about affirmations, but I don't think we've ever dove into them. Okay. So there's going to be a couple different actions or different categories that you can put these into. So number one is you have to start with your I am, which is your self concept. So when it comes to your self concept, it's like who you are, right? So you could say things like, I am healthy. I am strong. I am disciplined. I am magnetic. I am supported. I am safe. I am grounded, blah, blah, blah. It's you. It's assuming and then you, right? So it's an I am statement. This is your self concept. Now, there's other ones that you can like assume something about your reality, right? So you could say something like, everything is always working out for me. My life keeps expanding, blah, 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 blah. Opportunities find me naturally. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. My desires arrive right on time, blah, blah, blah. So now we're assuming the reality externally, right? So there's the internal and then there's the external. Okay. So you can have different categories in that regard. Okay. You can also add gratitude as if it's already done. And then future gratitude literally collapses time. Like you're literally saying, thank you, universe, right? Thank you for this, right? So you can say, I'm so grateful for the healthy body I already have, or I'm the woman I've already become, right? Thank you for this life I get to live, right? When you're sending gratitude like that, then you're just going to get more, right? I'm proud of myself for this. I love how supported I feel with this, right? So this is where you're adding gratitude as if it is already done, right? Now you can also use different categories about like identity and action, right? So this is where you can say things like, I show up as my highest self daily. I make aligned decisions easily. I honor my body, time, and energy. I choose consistency over perfection. So this is where you're talking about your identity and action. So there's different categories that you can kind of break this down into. But in summary, you're going to want to have your affirmations list. There's been points in my journey where I've literally made an affirmation board, right? Where I have like self-concept, the things I'm working on. And I usually recommend working on like 2 categories at a time, right? And then like once you get that, then you can change if you want. So say, for example, you're focusing on health and then a dream partner. Perfect. That's enough, right? Or like health and finances, right? That's good, right? You don't need to like do all the categories, right? It's too much. And then you're going to want to say these either in the morning or the evening. I prefer to do them in the evening. Those are the windows that are going to be the most potent, especially right before you go to bed, because then you're saying it and then you're dreaming, right? Like that is the most potent hour that you could do, right? So that's when I say it right before I go to sleep. Okay, so this is something you must do daily, right? It literally takes a minute, okay? Affirmations. And then also throughout your day, you're correcting any negative thoughts you have. So anytime you're like, well, this isn't happening. Why isn't this happening? What is going on, right? It's correcting in that moment. Of course, this is happening, right? So like say, I'll just give you an example. Say, for example, you're like, you look at your bank account and you're like, fuck, right? And then you're like, no, money flows to me easily and effortlessly, right? That would be an example of like correcting it in that moment, right? Or if you're like worried about your body. No, like I am beautiful, I am strong, correcting it in that moment. Okay. So it's like a daily thing throughout the day, correcting any of these negative thoughts to the opposite. Okay. All right. So that's the affirmation part. This is key to do daily. The second part to this is having your vision board. We've done the vision board. Now, the key is we need to obviously look at it every day. So like I was saying, the vision board thing, we want it like on our fridge, we want it like on our wall, we want it in our bedroom, we want it like as the background of our phone, we want it as the background of our computer, like we want it everywhere. Okay. Now when you're doing this, obviously you want to like have images that like make you feel a way, that make you move. Like it shows you like how you live. It shows you how you treat yourself, right? So you want it to really activate you, right? So that is something that you are going to want to complete if you haven't yet. Again, all good. I like to go to Staples and then have it printed out so then I can have it in different areas of my house. Okay. Now the key here too is to also feel. Okay, we're going to get to that in a minute. I am jumping ahead. Okay, so the next thing is I posted in the community a vision video. This is something that can be really activating as well. It can be 30 to 60 seconds on camera, maybe 90 seconds, speak on camera or a voice memo, whatever you feel most comfortable in present tense. Okay. So you would say something like, I am so grateful for my dream life. I love how confident and grounded I feel in my body. I trust myself. I follow through. I am living in alignment every day, blah, blah, blah. So everything is I am. It's already happening, right? And this is a daily or nightly non-negotiable as well. This is something that you could not alternatively, this would be like a little addition that you could add in, right? Really powerful. So you would want to say everything you have. So say you wanted to talk about finances. I'm so grateful that I have, and you're assuming, right? So I'm so grateful that I have $100,000 in my bank account. Every day I wake up and I feel so free, blah, 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 blah. And then you can say, I'm so grateful. Like say I'm manifesting a dream man, right? I'm so grateful that my dream partner, he cooks me breakfast every morning. We go for this amazing walk with the dog. You see what I'm saying? Like everything I'm saying is like, because I don't even have a partner, you know? So you're just assuming that it's already happening, okay? So everything that you say with the law of assumption is already happening. It's already is, okay? So you're speaking it into existence daily, okay? This is how we rewire the subconscious mind. Now, another little thing that I didn't add into this training, but another thing is listening to binaural beats while you're sleeping to reprogram your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind makes up 95% of your mind. So there are thoughts. That's why when you guys tell me you're struggling with your mindset, that we all are, right? We're all humans. 95 is subconscious. So you can repair your subconscious mind while you're sleeping by listening to the binaural beats. I listen to them every night. Like, so we'll either do like, there's ones for like anxiety, there's ones for insomnia, there's ones for money, there's ones for love, like there's ones for like pets that I play for them. So whatever, right? Okay, so that's something in addition you could add, right? I'm just going to go on a whole rant. So pick which ones align with you. I'm going to say the most important would definitely be the affirmations that we've gone through so far. Okay. Now again, you're speaking these into existence daily. Okay. This is going to instruct the subconscious. This is going to rewire the subconscious. And then shit will start happening and you're going to be like, fuck, that's pretty cool. So daily habits that are going to anchor in this even deeper that you could do. So say you're doing your affirmations, you could do them in the mirror. Like I've told you guys sometimes, like if you like mirror work is when you're looking into your eyes in the mirror and you say, I love you, Jackie. And you're looking into your eyes, making direct eye contact. And that's literally like so like it's touching your soul essentially, right? So you could do them in the mirror, more powerful, right? You could do them walking. You could listen to them while you're walking. You could say it while you're walking. People are gonna be like, this guy say. You could do them in the shower, right? We want to make these so they integrate into your life. Okay, so you're saying it in the frequency and energy as if you expect it, not as like you're convincing yourself. So I do want to say this too. You want to make sure that it feels realistic, like slightly a little bit crazy, but not too crazy, right? So like, say for example, when I say like, oh, I'm a millionaire, that feels a little crazy, right? So like it needs to be like, if I said I'm a billionaire, I'm like, that feels real crazy, right? So it needs to feel like realistic in your body, right? So you can feel that emotion. If you start to feel like a little like then it's too far, right? So that's key as well. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to say is we need to detach. Okay. It's already yours. So when you're in the frequency of attaching, right? Picture a candle. I don't have one yet. I don't even know where they are. But say like smothering the candle, you're going to put it out, right? So say, for example, I'm manifesting love, right? And I'm like, okay, when is he coming? How long until he's here? It's like when you're in the car and you're like, are we there yet? Is he here that? So if you keep checking, is he there? Is he here? Is he there? Right? Then I'm smothering it. I'm not assuming that it's done. I'm in the frequency of lack and I'm not in the frequency of, oh, it's already mine. You see what I'm saying? So this is key. Detachment is key when it comes to manifesting anything. Okay. So you need to let go without giving up. So there can be intention. Look, of course, there's a lot of freaking intention behind it. You got it on your vision board. You're saying it every day. But detachment is trust that it's already happening. It's trust in the universe. It's trust in yourself. So less checking, less forcing, more like peace, more presence, more alignment. When you stop gripping, that's when you start receiving. Right. So if like, say, and energy is everything. So like, say like I'm manifesting a specific person, right? And I'm like attached, right? Like, and I've seen this with clients where they're like, I'm obsessed with this person. Okay, the person's going to run, right? Because you're in the chasing frequency. So like people can feel that, even if you're not actually, some people will be like, and then I'm like, okay, you've lost your mind. But if like, even if you're not saying anything and the energy is still there, they can feel that. Okay. So like, this is just an example when it comes to love. So detachment is key in anything that you're manifesting. So this is so freaking key. Okay. So, all right. So I think we've covered everything. I'm just looking through my notes, but I want to make sure that we didn't miss a thing. Yeah, I think we got all the things. Okay. I'm just scrolling, making sure we get everything. Okay. Last thing I want to say, there's one more thing. Okay. So we got the vision board, we got the affirmations, we got the vision video. Okay. The last thing that I want to say is, and then we talked about detachment, right? Which is just like a thing. And then we added in some different ways that you can incorporate it into your life. The last thing I want to say is adding in a daily visualization is everything. So what you would do is you can go into the app. There's meditations in the app that's going to say daily gratitude meditation. That's what I do every morning, right? There's different links on them too. There's like a 5 minute, there's a 10 minute, and there's a 15. Pick one that aligns with your time. Start small if this is new for you. But in order to manifest, visualization is key. Okay. So you're meditating, okay, and you're visualizing your dream life already happening. Okay. So in the meditation, like I'll take you through three different things. Okay. And I will take you through a thing where I'm like, okay, visualizing as if it's already yours and you're seeing it happening. Okay. And then you're feeling the emotion as if it's already happened, as if it's already yours. Okay. So for example, I'm manifesting Zara, right? And she's already here. This has already happened, right? And like that was like, I know it's not like that hard to get a puppy, but to get a cane corso puppy from a shelter is rather hard, trust me. So I'm manifesting Zara and I'm visualizing her and I'm seeing Bentley and I walking her and I'm seeing all of that happening and I'm picturing it. But then I'm feeling the emotion that I'll feel. What do I feel? I feel connected. I feel loved. I feel protected. I feel safe. Right. And now it's here. Right. So that's how you visualize. Okay. So it's not just like, okay, visualizing, you're seeing and you're feeling. So you're seeing and you're feeling the emotions that you will feel when you receive it. And then like that collapses time because now I'm feeling the emotions, right? Say you're manifesting love. You're seeing the you and your partner, whatever, right? And then you're feeling the emotion you'll feel when you're with them. Okay, connected, loved, passion, gratitude, blah, 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 right? And then you're feeling it collapses time. Okay. So this is key too. So the top two things that I would recommend doing every day in summary is number one, we want to do the visualization. And number two, we're gonna do the affirmations. Okay. If you can add in the sleeping music, that's amazing, right? If you can add in the other things that I mentioned, the vision video, great. But this is how we manifest. Okay. We have the vision board, but we must also do the daily rituals that are actually going to get us there. Everything I say, everything I think, it's already done, right? And then I say, thank you, universe. So, like, for example, I'll tell you a story. With my car, right? So my car had issues with the coolant, broke down when we got here, right? And brought it to BMW. And I didn't know if it was going to be covered by the warranty because last time similar issue was not covered, right? So I came home and I said, "Thank you so much, universe, for covering my car through the warranty. I'm so grateful." Blah blah blah, right? And I just kept saying that. And then they called and they said, "Okay, it's covered completely." And I was like, "Wow," but of course it is, right? And then same thing with Zara, but of course, right? Like everything I've manifested, and then I thank the universe. I say, universe, thank you so much for blessing me with this beautiful baby Zara. I am so grateful, right? So then it's gratitude for what you manifested. The universe is going to give you more. Okay. So it's like constant daily thing, right? Like, yes, you're going to do your affirmations in the evening. Yes, you're going to do all the things that we just talked about, but it's throughout the day. And as soon as something happens, it's like just assuming it's already done. It's already done. Okay. Period. All right. I'm excited to hear your takeaways on this. I know this is a lot. But I just felt like let's do a full training on this because it's not just like, you just meditate on it. No, everything is assumed it is done, period, and it is. Okay, that's how you collapse time. Okay, drop your biggest takeaway when you catch this, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.